Hi everyone, thank you for joining our video. This video is gonna be a tutorial on how to do a retwist using liquid gold products. Let's get started. First, you're gonna take a screenshot of the list of retwisting essentials you're gonna need for this video. All right, let's go right into the products. This is Liquid Gold Rapid Wash and Detangler. This is Liquid Gold Scalp to Toe Soap Bar. And this is Liquid Gold Leave-In Conditioner Scalp to Toe as well. You're going to need some hair clips. You're going to need a edge comb. You're going to need a retwisting comb. This specific comb has a wide end tooth side and a thinner tooth side. Alrighty, going right into checking out your client's hair, making sure everything is pulled apart. You want to pull them apart gently if it needs to. You kind of want to also make sure the parting of the locks are separated, so that way when you do your retwist, you don't have to spend too much time doing that. So now I'm going to put a towel over her shoulder because I'm going to rapid wash and detangle her hair with it. So this is a close-up of me going in, spraying the rapid wash, especially around the knotted part where her hair started to lock up. That part of the dread likes to hold in a lot of lint or even just dirt depending on your activity. And sometimes after doing a very good wash, that particular spot tends to not get cleaned. So the rapid wash is pretty much like a detox. And also when your clients come pre-washed, you could use the rapid wash to wash the hair without putting them in the shampoo bowl. I like to do that with my clients. I started that during the pandemic, and it's an amazing thing. My clients love that they could just come and get a retwist and a style and don't really have to sit in the salon for hours getting their hair done, because we all have a busy schedule. So again, this is me showing you spraying the rapid wash throughout the hair, and you could actually see like her curls are starting to get defined. So it's loosening her curls. It's gonna make it easier for me to separate the locks when I'm doing my retwist, and they don't feel a thing. All right, the second you use this product on your clients, guys, they're gonna fall in love with it because they're gonna realize that you're not hurting them anymore. Now look at her wavy curly hair at the roots. It's so pretty. Like, it looked completely dry and froed up when it was dry, but now that it's wet, you start to see like the little finger waves, and that is really nice to see. All right, and after you've done spray the whole entire head, you want to massage it in, and then you want to go in with your scalp to toe leave-in conditioner, and you want to section parts of the dreads away, so that way you can massage the leave-in conditioner throughout her whole entire scalp and hair strand. This product you could use from head to toe. So it's good for your hair strands, it's good for your scalp, it's good for your face, it's good for your skin, your arms, your leg, your whole entire body. It's a leave-in conditioner for your whole entire body. So this is me just rubbing it through her scalp first, and then massaging it and rubbing it through each strand. That way every strand of hair gets that proper moisture that it does need. The less you moisture, the more dry and coarse your dreads are going to be, and also your natural curly or kinky hair. This product and all the other products are good for all hair types. So they're not just good for dreads, but it is a bonus when you could find products that are good for dreads, because nowadays there's at least one or two people in your family that have dreads, and it's not easy to find products on the shelf to help maintain your own natural dreads and your natural hair at home. This is a complete system, and it's really made for you all. I made this for my clients during the pandemic when I couldn't put my hands on them. So I had to create something for them that really helped them get by through that time when they couldn't come into the salon. So this is me going in, making sure I got everything saturated with the leave-in conditioner. All right. You really don't have to be as heavy-handed as me, but I just do it like this because if my client doesn't do it for the whole month when she's not coming to me, at least I know I put enough. And you could use this daily. So if your hair is extremely dry, don't be afraid to use it daily. It doesn't do anything bad to your hair. This is not too much is not good for you type of product. All right, now I'm going in with this comb. I'm going to use the tighter tooth side, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to retwist her locks. So this is zoomed in so you can take a close look. I'm making sure all the hairs are separated from the lock that I'm going to retwist. All right, and then I take the comb and I use the tighter teeth, and I'm going to basically like cuff it. So you comb through, but of course it's not gonna go anywhere because her locks are right there. Once you comb through, you let that lock hold the comb in place. I'm doing a little comb through to make it nice and slick at the roots. All right, that's gonna give you that neat look. So I'm gonna comb through and lock, and I'm gonna keep that comb in there, and then I'm gonna twist the comb around just one time. If you feel comfortable doing this technique, you could do it about 2 times, but 3 times might make it too tight on the person's scalp, and you don't want to pull any of that hair. You don't want to cause any kind of tension. So just 1 or 2 times is enough, and then I let it go, and then I use my fingers to basically twist it nice and flat. You don't want to create like a C-curve twist, and you want it to be a nice flat twist, just like what you see here in the picture. All right, so it's nice and flat. I am making sure it is flat with my finger. I like to feel it, make sure it's flat, and then I hold the lock and I hold it and twist it, and then I'm going to use that lock and clip it down. I'm going to clip it down right there at the bottom that meets the towel. All right, I'm not clipping it to the scalp. I'm going to clip it to hold to the towel. That way I am not scraping her scalp. I'm not pulling any hairs, and holding it down to the towel will keep it safe and secure, so that way my hair doesn't untwist. All right, so I'm going to do it again here. Go ahead and comb through, part out anything that needs to be parted out. Okay, and then it's basically pretty much you're going to be doing the same thing throughout the whole head. There's not much of a different technique needed when you're doing a retwist. Okay, look at that, nice and flat. And I'm going to take my pin and clip it down to the towel like you see right here. All right, so that is it, guys. You pretty much repeat this step until you're done with the whole entire head. All right, so this is me just combing down, pulling down the locks that I want to work on next. It's really good to have a few down. That way you're not working too slow, and then you can just move on to the next one right away. So this is gonna show you how it's pretty easy to do, and it's a very repetitious thing, but once you get the hang of it, your speed is gonna get a lot faster, and your clients are gonna love you for your speed, because who really wants to be sitting in the salon for hours? All right, so I'm combing the hair up, and I'm combing the ones that are down, and you see this time I have like 5 of them down, and I did speed up the video, but I am moving a lot faster now. because the middle part of the head seems to be a lot easier than all the other parts of the head. It doesn't matter what client I'm doing, it just always seems a lot easier. So I'm gonna show you in this portion of the video of me putting these two locks together, because she started doubling her locks later on in her lock journey. She just wants her parts to be bigger and she wants thicker locks. So what I did was like open up a hole in one of the locks and threaded the other lock into it, and now they're twins. Now they're attached forever. All right, what you could do then is let it grow out, and when you're satisfied with the length that it grew out, you could cut off the fingers, or you could leave them on there just for knowing where you came from and where you are now. All right, so me speeding through, doing the rest of the retwist, and it's coming out really nice. As you could see here too, I'm not using a lot of pins. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins in her hair. So you can literally just stack them and stack them row by row instead of using 1 pin per lock. To me, I felt like that was just too much. And plus, when you do put your clients under the dryer with all those pins in their hair, that sucker could burn, you know. And that's why I learned not to put the pin too close to the scalp. I put it on the towel, and then I do like a stacking method to pin the locks that are gonna get retwisted above the first row. And this part right here will show you exactly. Like you see up that I'm not pinning nowhere near their scalp. I'm retwisting. This is me doing the front. You want to make sure you get that front hair nice and flat and slick, because if you don't, it's just not gonna look good. Everything else is gonna be nice and slick except for the fuzz in the front. So you want to use also your hands to help slick it back. And then the way you flat twist it is that's how you know it's gonna stay. All right, if you don't give a nice flat twist, it will poof up on them really quickly, and their retwist is not gonna last, and it will be a waste of your time. It'll be a waste of their money, and we don't want to do that. So this is me showing you how nice and flat it is. Okay, I'm using the comb just to make sure I have all the little flyaways in there, but you could see the flat twist. All right, I had to get up to do the top of her head. I do move pretty quickly, so whatever makes me comfortable to get the job done, your girl is gonna get it done. All right, so we are doing it outside in nature, which I really thought was a great idea, because why not? Natural hair products outside in a natural garden. Okay, so let's keep it moving. I'm now going to show you how to do a double twist. You want to grab 2 of the dreads, and you're going to cross them over, and you're going to just overlap them. But when you overlap them, you're going to do like a reverse twist while you're overlapping them. If you don't do this reverse twist, it's not gonna hold. They're just gonna untwist by itself. So it's like a rope twist. So you want to cross them over and reverse twist to make sure it locks in that double twist. I am gonna make another video of just showing how to do a double twist, like really close. I know I put it in this video, but I feel like it maybe wasn't good enough. And for some people that learn quickly, they will probably grasp it. See me crossing it over and reverse twist. Crossing over, reverse twist. Crossing over, reverse twist. So it's a twist and lock. You want to make sure that when you cross it over, you're twisting it down to make sure that the twist stays in. And guys, this style came out so amazing. Look how pretty. She looks like a flower in a garden. She looks like a goddess of the sun. Okay, like everything about this style I love. I don't know what made me do it, but it came off of the top of my head and it landed on her head, literally. And she is wearing it. She loves this style. And honestly, guys, I can't wait to do another video. The next video, I want to make it more technical technical for the hairstyle, like to show you a better view of how to do the rope twist. This is just to show you steps on how to do a retwist, and I threw the style in there. But yes, so I want everyone to like and subscribe, and I will have another video coming out really soon. It's gonna be in the mother's garden again, and I probably will show you a little bit around and show you what's in the garden. Thank you all for watching.